Hello friends, I am Suman. Welcome to my channel in Dayal Programming Academy. Today I am going to start a new series about workflow rules. So what is workflow rules? Let's see. So workflow rules means a workflow rule in Salesforce is a sequence of automated steps that execute when certain events or actions triggered. Right? In other words, we can say a workflow rules in Salesforce is a automated process that perform action when certain criteria is met. Right? So these automated steps can be field updates, email alerts, flows, and auto outbound messages. Right? Why we need these workflow rules? Suppose if send emails regularly and field updates are the part of your organization's standard process. So instead of doing these work manually, we can configure workflow rules to do these tasks automatically. Right? So if I'm talking about an example, so let's consider a scenario. Suppose there is a company which is selling their product online, right? And that company want to sending a alert to all existing customer when it will introduce a new product, right? So instead of doing this manually, we can do this by using workflow rules. So by creating a workflow rule, we can send the email to all the existing customer at one time about the new product launching, right? So there are some note. Number one, your rule must be activated. So after creating a workflow rule, it must be activated, right? Another one is we cannot update a child record by using workflow, right? So let's start our demonstration about the workflow rule, right? So login in your org, in quick find box, just type here workflow rules. Just click on this option, workflow rules. So here you can read this theory also as well. Just click on continue. Click on new rules. Continue with workflow rules. Click on this button. Now here we need to select the object. On which object we want to create a workflow rule, right? So before doing this, let me open my application. My college, this is my application. In this application, I'm going to create a workflow rule on this writer object. Okay, now come back to our workflow rule. Just select the object name, that is writers. Select this, click on next button. So before giving a name to our rule, let me explain little bit more. So this is the evaluation criteria, right? Evaluation criteria means the workflow rule will execute if the criteria will match, right? So that is the main cause the workflow rule will run, right? It has these three. Evaluate the rule when a record is created, means this workflow rule will execute when you will create a new record, right? If I will select this second option, created, and every time it's edited, so when this rule will fire, this rule will execute when you created a new record or when you every time you edit the record, right? Third one is created and any time it's edited to subsequently meet criteria. So what does it mean? It means if you edit the record and your rule criteria is satisfied with these changes, so in that condition or situation, rule will be triggered, right? So you can choose any of one evaluate criteria as per your requirement. For now I am choosing this. So this rule will execute when I will create a new record or when I will edit the record, right? So come to the rule criteria, right? So rule criteria means rule will run if this criteria is met, right? So we can set a criteria from here, right? Or there is another way, formula evaluate to true. So you can write a formula as well to make it true. So what is, how we can write a formula? What is the formula? I have made already a big video on this topic, so you can go for it. For now I'm just showing by using this criteria are met, right? So what I'm going to choose, I'm just taking about the book name, book writer name, right? So if writer name is equals to Suman Dayal, right? Then so in this way you can set the criteria here. So this criteria must be follow. If this criteria will met, then this rule will be fire, right? So for now I'm just giving a name to this rule. So I'm giving this name, workflow rule for writer object. You can give your rule name as per your requirement, right? So after setting this criteria, after setting this evaluation criteria, giving this rule name, just click on save and next button, right? So here you can see there are two types of actions. One is immediate action, another is time dependent action. So what is immediate action? Immediate action means it execute immediately if criteria is met, what we have set already, right? What is time dependent action? So it is based on time, means we need to define the time when we want to perform the action, like 4 hours, 3 days, if we want to execute by setting the time, right? So task will arrange in a queue accordingly, right? So it executes according to the time trigger, right? We will do this in a further videos. Today I am going to show you this immediate work action, right? So if I will click here add action, so what action I want to perform, I need to select that one. So what action I can perform? I can send an email alert, I can update a field, I can send the outbound messages, flow, existing actions, right? For today I'm going to do this field update. In my further videos we will do one by one all the options, right? So first of all we will see this, how we can update a field by using a workflow rule, right? So just click here. Now here I want to give writer field update, right? So this is the object. Now field to update, which field you want to update? So I have selected the name, writer name. So on the base of that writer name I would like to update this field, email field. So select this email field, right? Re-evaluate workflow rule after field change. So here you can see if this field update change the field value, all workflow rules on the associate object are re-evaluate. Any workflow rule whose criteria are met as a result of the field update will be triggered, right? So I'm not doing this. Now specify the new value, right? So a blank value you can choose if you want to choose, but I want to make any update, right? So use a formula to set the new value. So what value should be there? So as my writer name is equal to Suman Dayal, so their email address must be Suman Dayal 123@gmail.com. So automatically the Gmail address will be added by this, right? So I need to put this in double quote. Okay, so after doing this, just click on save and save button, right? So what field update we want to do, we have set. What should be the criteria, we have set, right? So now click on this done button. So we have done, right? So click on done. This is the option activate. So our rule must be activate. If we will not activate, we will not be see the changes, right? Or this workflow rule will not work. So this must be active. So click on this button, activate, right? So this is activate now, right? If you want to make any change, you can change it here. So now come to our application. This is my object on which I have applied my workflow rule, right? Now I'm going to create a new record by putting a name, right? Now book price, I'm just giving this, I'm leaving this blank, I'm not mentioning any email address here, or I can give something else. Okay, so for now I'm just giving this and click on save button. So here you can say the email address is automatically updated by this, whatever I have set from my workflow rule. So it is working, right? So if I will, because I have select the criteria created and every time it's edited. So if I want to make any change in this record, right? So writer name, I'm just giving this also as Suman Dayal, right? So it will also updated by same, right? Just click on same. See, it is also updated by the same email address, right? So in this way we can create our workflow rule, right, to perform the action automatically, right? So rest of the part we will see in our further videos. So this is for today. So thank you for watching. If my videos are helping you, then please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get the notification about new videos. And please like, share and comment. And if you will have any doubt with the topic, then please mention in the comment section. I will clear your doubt by creating another video about your doubt. So thank you for watching.